Welcome to the Gordon Miller Podcast. Thank you very much for listening to the Gordon Miller Podcast. On today's podcast episode, I want to talk to you about dance moves and dancing. Now, there's a lot of different dancing and a lot of different techniques when it comes to dancing. I'm not saying I am the best dancer, but I've had some success in the field of dancing. Dancing is more it's really fun to do, and it's a good exercise. If you ever want to burn some calories, dancing is a wonderful thing to do. Now, there's different types of dancing, like line dancing or all kinds of different dancing. Different people will tell you different and how to do it, but the objective, the main objective is to have fun in the field of dancing. Dancing is a wonderful thing. Again, it can burn some calories, and it's a good exercise tool to burn unwanted calories and things like that. And it's one of those things where it's pretty fun. After having Little Caesars pizza and crazy bread, and then making myself some tater tots, after I eat that, I always what I actually do is dance before I have Little Caesars pizza and crazy bread and tater tots, the best combination of food. I do a little dancing before and make sure I go bike riding, and a lot of times I'll play catch with my uncle. We will play catch with the pigskin, the gridiron, the football, and a lot of times it's fun. It's one of those things where you build up exercise, and it's very healthy for you, dancing also. But as with anything else, you have to take breaks and always make sure to drink plenty of fluids. Water is always healthy, and juice. I always like to have juice, and it's one of those things where it's actually pretty fun to do. Well, not the drinking water part. I mean, it is when it's refreshing, but the dancing part is really good. Again, I'm not the best dancer on the planet or anything like that, but I do uh, like to dance, and I have some pretty cool killer moves. I'm talking about the dancing. The killer dancing moves are really nice. They're very cool to have. They're dancing is it's now is a sport in the Olympics. I believe break dancing is a sport in the Olympics. I am not quite sure. I don't have a whole lot of experience with break dancing. I think maybe I do, because I do like to I like to dance to music. Music is one of those things where it kind of inspires you when you're dancing. When you're doing the dancing, the music is one of those things that's really quite fun to listen to and dance to the rhythm and the beat and the melody, and the overall music is truly remarkable. A lot of times I have such a fun time with it. I am like in a different world. It's like having an out of body experience when I'm dancing, and I do the dance moves, and it's really quite fun to do the dancing. Now, I know there's line dancing and there's polka. I used to like polka. Uh, my grandma was really good at polka dancing. Her and her friends were out polka dancing a lot of the times, and she was really good at polka dancing. And I always thought it was an interesting thing, the polka dancing, because it was a little repetitive and a little redundant. Sometimes it got a little boring, but when you do it right, it's really quite fun to dance to the polka, that is. The polka dancing is one of those things that's actually quite fun if you can have, a lot of times it's mindset. If you have the mindset to do dancing, it's actually pretty cool. Another key to dancing is if you eat a healthy diet. I don't always eat the tater tots and Little Caesars pizza, the best combination of food there is. However, I eat a lot of salads and vegetables and blueberries and kale, and eat a variety of fruits and vegetables, the healthy kinds. And what I do is I eat that throughout the week, and then on the weekends I'll do the tater tots and Little Caesars pizza, but I'll do the dancing part of the dancing is really quite cool to make sure to practice your moves and make sure to it's like I say, it's really a quite fun thing to do is to practice. uh, a lot of times you can have help too if you have like music. I know somebody that gave me an old cassette player to dance to the moves, and it was really quite fun. And another key to dancing is, as I mentioned, practice, but perseverance too. Never give up on your dancing. Dancing is really quite fun and cool. It will give you an experience of awe and wonder. If you do, like a lot of times, even if you just start with, uh, uh, if you snap your fingers and then move your feet and then kind of move back and forth and just you'll dance to the music, and the dancing part will really fall through and it will be a good experience. You'll have a fun time, and you can even have a party, bring your friends and dance to the beat of the music. That will be a fun time, and also to have the right kind of ambiance and atmosphere, and always bring, uh, like I say, the music is key with dancing. So that is all I really wanted to share with you guys on the Gordon Miller podcast. Thank you very much for listening to the podcast. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Make sure to like and share and subscribe, and I will hope to do another podcast in the future. Thank you very much again for listening to the Gordon Miller podcast. Have a great day.